All right, this short video is going to talk about overtime. Overtime is anything greater than 40 hours a week. So an example would be if someone works 46 hours in a week, that would mean 40 hours are regular pay and 6 hours are overtime. All right, and so if you've ever worked overtime, you probably have a much more solid grasp on this than maybe other people who haven't. But overtime is often stated as time and a half. Now, the way that I like to think about that is it's really you're working, if you work 6 hours of overtime, it's really like working time, 6, and half of that time, 3 more. So it's like you worked 9 hours regular, is the way to think about overtime. 6 overtime hours is like 9 regular hours because it's time and then half of that time. Now, the way to figure this out is pretty straightforward. You would take your overtime, your overtime would be figured out by a rate of 1.5 times your regular pay times the number of hours. So somebody who's working 46 hours, you would take the 6 hours of overtime, okay, so the 6 hours times the regular pay, whatever that might be, times 1.5. So if someone, let's just say, gets $10 per hour, you would take 1.5 times 10 times 6 hours. All right, so that would give you 10 times 6 would be 60. And 1.5 times 60 would be 90. So this person would make $90 in overtime. Again, the way to think about this, another way to think about it would be if you are being paid time and a half, if you work 6 hours, it's like working 9 hours regular. 9 hours regular times your regular pay of 10 would be $90. So it's just another way of thinking about it. Now, $90 is not their paycheck because they still get 40 hours of regular pay. So on top of that, you would have regular pay would be 40 times 10, which in this case would be 400. And then plus the overtime hours, the final pay would be $490. And again, that's gross before taxes.